Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to dive right in. I'm not going to wait until you guys come in the building. So if you miss it, go ahead and watch the replay, guys. Um, this video is entitled "How to Stop Disease Thinking Patterns." Okay, because a disease or a dis-ease comes from patterns of thinking. Guys, your thoughts are things. Hey, Sleep for Slim, baby boy, what's up, babe? Peace. Peace and love, honey. Thank you for coming and everything. I'm just talking about how your thoughts wind up. Your thoughts are things. They are actual water that crystallizes and turns into the physical, guys. Guys, I hate to say this, but a lot of times when you indulge into things, the wrong foods and drugs and stuff, it will basically, I really don't know what's lifting the veil. I know that my journey with addiction has lifted my veil to where I see what's real. I see how thoughts turn into things because everything I think, it pops. Every time do you have the thing where every time you think about somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, then you wind up seeing them? Guys, that is how thoughts actually, because you have the waters, you have the air, right? Then the air turns into water, right? And then the water turns into mud. Then the mud turns into brick. And then, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you build. And you do that with your mind, guys. It's a science, and it is not even something that's not able to be proven, guys. You know what I'm saying? They say in the beginning was the word. That's why you have to watch what you say out your mouth and what you think about people and everything, because everything you think, it's like a boomerang. It comes right back. I'm telling you. Do the rice experiment, guys. Take 2 things of rice. Talk good to the one rice and bad to the other rice. And watch that other rice rot. The one you put hate on, you put hate on one and love on the other one. You talk hate to this rice for about a week and watch that rice start to turn brown. Talk love to this rice and watch that rice stay the same. It turns dark and it turns into, hi, sweetie. Welcome. Gavin's PSVR. Welcome, honey. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And guys, I had the best day ever because, coming from where I come from and have done the things I've done, and then having this little bit of time clean, my thoughts want to go all over the place, right? What do you do when your thoughts go all over the place and you can't get happy? You can't get, you know what you're going to have to do? Break the pattern of thoughts. I'm good. I'm good. How are you, honey? Yeah, you break the pattern of thoughts, okay? You break that pattern. You take control of it, guys. You don't get happy just by happenstance. You have to break the pattern of your thoughts, and your thoughts is going to turn into your emotions. then your emotions is going to turn into your natural motion. See, that's how the cloud turns into brick. It's science. It's how the cloud, the thought, the cloud turns into brick, the actual matter. What's the matter? It turns into matter. Guys, how do I break those pattern of thoughts? I'm going to tell you first a little bit about my story. Okay? When I was a little girl, I was very, very promiscuous, right? I was always feeling stuff down there, always. But I was always made ashamed of it, right? Not by like my parents, but just by like in church and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we snuck and did stuff. We snuck in the closet and we snuck and did stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the guilt and shame was piling up. So here go the bad thoughts. So when the bad thoughts come, here come the depression. Here come me making bad decisions from an early age because I'm feeling guilty all of the daggone time. Then I put myself in situations to be taken advantage of, guys. So here comes more baggage. More baggage. Hey, Frank G, what's up, baby boy? You streaming now? I'm coming over. We coming over to you right after, honey. And if we don't make it, we're going to watch the replay. Y'all make sure y'all get with Gravis PF VR, guys. Make sure you guys do that. Right? So here come the guilt and the shame and the piling up and everything. And the church teaching you, to be ashamed and you going to hell and all of that. Well, I'm going to tell you guys, I have visited hell. And it's not a thing to where, hey, Miss K, my Shiro. Hey, Miss K. Miss K, I'm getting ready to tell y'all about my trip to hell. I'm about to tell y'all about my trip to hell. Now, mind you, when I took this trip to hell, I was in a rehab, right? I was in a rehab when I took this trip to hell. Now, I was telling Charles from the party. If you missed, I was talking about Charles on the last video. If you missed it, go check that video out, and y'all see what I was talking to Charles about. But yeah, when we were talking, and he wanted me to describe my trip to hell, and I described it, right? So when I went to hell, I was standing straight. I was on the bed, and I was straight up, just like this, on the bed with my feet on the floor, staring into space. Now, I was detoxing, right? So I couldn't sleep. So I'm standing on the bed. I'm sitting on the bed with my feet on the floor, looking straight. But I'm in this, realm that I can't get out of. And in this realm, I was in like a basement type deal, but the basement was so dark and it was orange lit, right? So I kept flipping up, like, like the number 6. I was flipping and flipping and flipping, and I couldn't stand straight on my feet. I was by myself, and I could not stand straight on my feet. Now, in this place, I would go into another room and thought I was escaping the place. But the other room that I would go into would look just like the other room with one like little teeny difference. So it was like a maze that I couldn't get out of. And I kept, when I would go in the other room, I thought I was escaping out, but I kept flipping and flipping and flipping. And I was like, oh my God. Now, I'm going to tell y'all how I was feeling in this place. I have never in my life felt so much torture. I have never in my life felt so much loneliness. I've never in my life felt that, I'm going to tell you like this. I could never feel that much anguish in the physical. That's how intense these feelings were. Very intense. Now, looking back on that, and then after I tell y'all this, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I'm in a day sitting up, going through that experience, right? Now, when you're in the recovery house, you sleeping with other women. So my bed here, another girl bed here. It was 4 beds in a room. So 3 other girls sleeping. Two other girls sleeping. One is sitting up watching me. Y'all, I promise this happened. One was sitting up watching me while I was staying straight in the space. But I'm in this realm that I can't get out of. I'm like feeling these feelings of it. But I'm in this realm and she's looking at me. And I couldn't escape this place. I kept going from room to room, and each room looked exactly like the next room, but a little different. And I thought I was escaping. So after about the longest time, it felt like forever, I just called out from my gut, Jesus, help me, right? And when I said that, I instantly woke up, guys. I instantly woke up. So I know from that the power, there is power in that name. Listen, the energy signature behind that name is real because I experienced it. Hi, Dee. Hi, baby. Let me give you your wrench, baby. I thought you had one. Oh my gosh. Yes, y'all. Yes. You welcome, my love. I'm telling you, it was the most anguish I ever felt in the physical. I mean, I could not feel that much anguish in the physical. That's how intense this experience, because I can't call it a dream because it was too vivid. It was too freaking real. And another thing, I went to hell in the physical with my physical body when I went into another rehab. This was in 2019. I was in a physical hell. And y'all ain't never going to believe this hell. If I tell y'all about this, y'all ain't going to never believe this hell. I'm going to explain it to y'all a little later. But let me tell y'all what I realized from that hell. I realized that right now we are in hell. Y'all don't believe this, but everything around you is showing you in your own body. Your hell is your cells. You lock in to 30 billion cells. You lock in. There is a God inside of you that's guiding you, though. And when you say the name of Jesus, because of the energy signature behind it, honey, there's power in that name. And from an angel's perspective, y'all, because I've had so many experiences that were supernatural. From an angel's perspective, we are in hell. Just like in my dreams, slipping and slipping. We don't sleep day or night. Who sleeps? Most of us can't even hardly sleep. But think about it. It's jobs all around the clock. So no, we don't sleep day or night. So look at us from an angel's perspective. We are in hell. And when they come down here, it looks like we are partying, having a good time. But from their perspective up there, I saw in that dream or in that experience where we really are. That is where we really are. But there's a way out. And that's through the body of Christ. The body, yours, of Christ. Get into it. I promise I've lived a religious life, honey. All I got out of it was belief and hopes. But when I start knowing who God really is and being proactive and not reactive and subjective, and started working in concert with Source, I've had too many experiences. Too many. I've lived both lives. Both lives. From an angel's perspective, right? The church. So we got the church here. We got the black people. We got the white people, right? From an angel's perspective, we're a bunch of dots, black dots, staticky, like the TV, like the static on the TV. That's showing you. That's like an icon showing you what's going on. You look at the TV, everything around you is like an icon or a symbol for what's going on inside of your body. So start getting into knowing, even if it's a rat that come past your feet, that is a sign. Everything that you see outside of you, honey, is a sign that something that you got to, deal with on the inside. Something you got to deal with on the inside. I'm telling you. And if you don't deal with it, it's going to deal with you. Break away from the disease thinking. Be proactive, guys. Know exactly how to heal. Your body heals itself. I don't subscribe, y'all. We the no label squad over here. Because I don't subscribe to disease thinking any longer. I don't subscribe to labels. Can't nobody tell me I got nothing. Because you know what? When I do the right thing by my body, it disappears. It disappears. Y'all, can y'all drop y'all links? And well, I think all of y'all is my regulars. So, yes, Dee, labels separate us. If you look at the sperm cell under a microscope, go do it, guys. Go look at the sperm cell over a microscope. You know what you're going to see? Static. You're going to see black dots and white dots fighting. That's the model for health. That's the model. You got the top, telling us, oh, white supremacy. Oh, black power, white power, black power. You know what I'm saying? You are the power. No power. You're the power. We looking at colors. We looking at the wrong colors, guys. We looking at the wrong colors. The color of the heart. Your heart is the green screen. Your heart is the green screen. Look at the color of the chakras in the body. The heart is represented by the color green. That is your green screen, guys. That is your green screen. That's your background. And guess what? Your thoughts go ahead and control what you show on that green screen. You got control over what you put on your green screen. You see, everything here is for your benefit. Everything here is showing you where you got to go in order to get lined up. And guess who I'm talking to? I ain't talking to nobody but Janice. I'm talking to Janice because you know what? Jay, go ahead and play these things back when she need it. I go back and play my videos back when I need it because I'm talking to myself. Guys, I'm talking to me. Okay? I experienced some things that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. But guess what? Those experiences, I can go back through music. I can go back on those experiences and fly and float on that cloud and look at it as if it was a book. Because that's where my thinking is, fourth dimensional. Is to be able to look at the book as a whole and not look at the book as, oh my God, this day is going by so slow. I go in and look at the book as a whole. And guess what? I'm the author and the finisher because there's a God that resides in me that says, I'll never leave you or forsake you. Get with it. Shit. I don't have to tell none of the people in the building here because guess what? If you came here, this is where you are attracted to. This is where you are going. You are on a journey of finding out who you really are, just like I am. That's why we all mesh together so well like we do. Sarah, hey girl, what's up, beautiful one? Yes, indeed, there's a God that resides in us that said, I will never leave you or forsake you. And that power in that name. Oh, back to the experience, the hell experience. Once I said, Jesus, help me. And I said it from my gut because that was the torture I was feeling in this room. In this room. Oh, Sarah, you tired? Get some rest, baby. We'll be over to you, honey. But yeah, when I called out the name of Jesus, that is some power. And I can tell you, I am not a religious person. But if something works for me, why question it if it works? I woke up out of that space and I was so grateful. The girl that was watching me was so amazed. She was like, oh my goodness, you was just sitting there for hours just staring into space. What was you thinking about? Because you didn't move. I was in hell, honey. I was in hell. I've never ever felt that much grief in the physical. Let me tell y'all something. There is a lower level of hell. Although we are in hell, hello, help, health, heal, no. Words and vibration, sound, light, water, it's all the same thing. They're just level of densities. Level of densities. Levels of hell. If you look at it from an angel's perspective, we is down here going like this, flipping and in our hell. Look at the monkeys in the cage, guys. If you look at the monkeys in the cage, those monkeys look miserable to us. Or the animals in the zoo. They look miserable. But that's the life they know. And they probably not miserable. Now, the monkeys that's in jail in them little teeny cages, I watched the thing yesterday. Them monkeys was miserable. Them monkeys was crying. The monkeys they was going to do experiments on. They the monkeys that's in the literal jail. Like our people that's in jail now. Right? But levels of perspective. See, we looking at the monkeys, they in jail. Then we look at the animals in the zoo. They in the zoo. We in the zoo. But we don't know it. We just got so comfortable with the uncomfortable. We got so comfortable being uncomfortable, guys. And levels of consciousness will help you, higher levels of consciousness will help you get closer to God. It will help you understand that you are the book. And you can go in and you can look at the book, i.e., your life as a whole. You can look at the beginning. And when I go in through music or meditation or through comedy, when I go in and look at the whole book, meaning I can travel back to when I was a child. Honey, it's almost orgasmic when I go back and look at the whole story. Because I see the growth. I even get nostalgic sometimes, even at the bad time. When I go in and do that, it's orgasmic. And how I work in concert with God and controlling my future is I experience this and I'm happy. And I get this feeling, you have to get almost an orgasm thinking about how your future is going to be. That's going to spark it like a battery. That's going to start your spark. Get excited about your future. There's metaphysics behind everything. Metaphysics behind praying on the money when the pastors and stuff hand the money over. Get 2 or 3 people and pray over some money and you see what happens. 2 or 3 come in my name and it will be fulfilled. That's the metaphysics behind praying over the basket. That energy you're putting into that money is going to make the money circulate. Because that's what down here in-house energy likes to keep moving. It likes to circulate. So if you're looking at us from an angel's perspective, that's what we're doing. Round and round and round, circuit, round, just going and going and going. Look at the cell. Look at the sperm cell under the microscope. And it'll look like white people, white dots, black dots fighting. Static, just like the TV static. I'm telling you, life is so much fun when you start learning this stuff. It's so much fun. Because you get in touch with your body, you learn how to operate. I can gain 1 pound and lose. I can lose and gain weight at my whim. Because I pay attention now. And attention is the currency. And relationships, the currency, the real currency. Building relationships is the currency. And it's going to get you from here to there. It's going to build you your bridge. It's going to build you your bridge. And you're going to get out that color, that black and white thing. That's third dimensional thinking, black and white. Umar Johnson, honey, you need to get it together. Orlando Brown. I'm going to talk about Orlando Brown, right? Orlando Brown sounds crazy. Yes, he does. To the lay or to the person that doesn't study metaphysics, he sounds really, really crazy. Orlando Brown says stuff that will make you think, oh, he needs some help. But if you study metaphysics, you will understand that you are 7 people at least at one time. You have 7 different people in 7 different realities at one time. And they're interchangeable because everything is really you. Because you are the verse. You are God's song or version in the physical. And everything else is doing its dance around you. Everything is doing its dance around you guys. And guess what? It's waiting on you to move. You know what I'm saying? To move in concert with it. And when you move in concert with it, you know, you understand when people say stuff like that they're in other realms. Right? So when it comes down to a third dimensional thinker, they're gonna be like, oh man, that man done gone crazy. But if you look at the story, look at the show, Soft White Underbelly. And the young lady, Amanda Robb, is a case where, now this is about dimensions, right? Amanda Robb was talking, right? And she was saying that she didn't want so many people filming her because it was, you know, different hers in different dimensions and all of this. Go look at it. Soft White Underbelly, Amanda Robb, Raab. And she died. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Basically, what's happening is this matrix is pretty much crumbling. You know what I'm saying? So grab onto your light body. Grab a hold of your light body so that you can make the transition smoothly, guys. Because if you don't, you're going to be weighed down heavy into lower realms. And that realm that I came from is no joke. Christ got so mad because he hated politics and he hated religion. Everything in the Bible that it says don't do, guess what? The Catholic Church do. It said don't put up a tree and decorate it. That means don't cut down nature and deck it. That's like cutting off somebody's head and putting a hat on it. Guys, we do things that's evil, but we think we live in righteous. Living righteous is understanding that we don't need more than we need. Guys, we don't need more than we need. We don't have to look at the Joneses and be like, oh my God, I want this, I want that. Because guess what? You widening hell. You widening it. When we trying to grab our light bodies and get on out of here, guys, grab your light body. That means go inside. Christ was talking about going inside. Go inside. That's the temple. The temple of God is within. Look, the temple of God and Christ don't have nothing to do with anything outside of you. Not a thing. So when we point fingers at others and we call people evil and devilish and stuff, we're being a Satan, because the Satan is the accuser. Right? Because guess what? There are only aspects of us. Everything that we're drawn to, even if it's negative, it's if you looking on your phone, right? And you scroll up and then this video on about fighting and you click on. If you click on that video, that means there's something within you, right? There's a little staticky that's drawn to that confusion. So then we got to pay attention to what we eating. And what I'm eating with a lot of carbs and a lot of sugar and stuff like that, guys, That is my look. I just got off the drugs now. So the eating is what I'm battling with. But I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious and everything. But I feel kind of bad because when I cook for my kids, they 19 and 20. But when I cook for them, I cook what they like. And when I cook what they like, I get a feeling of guilt that is a bit overwhelming. It's a bit overwhelming when I cook for my boys, and just say if I cook beef for them, it's like I slap the cow. I feel like I just smacked the cow, guys. So that's the burden. We got a burden because we're in this 3D realm that we have to work on lifting. How do we do that? We practice breaking those thought patterns and creating new thought patterns, right? So we want to create new thought patterns. What do we do? Okay, so I'm newly clean and I haven't rested for 20 some years. So now I want to relax and everything. But I've noticed when I sit here and relax and be alone with myself and my kids, they don't be, conversating. They be on doing their thing. So I feel a sense of loneliness, right? So how to break that pattern? Get up and go to a meeting, Janice. Do some step work, Janice. Step work is the way up and out, guys. And you can use step work for anything that you're addicted to. If you're addicted to helping others, if you're addicted to food, if you're addicted to not being able to say no to people, whatever you're addicted to, gambling, sex, drugs, honey, this book right here can help you out of it. Okay? Because all you have to do, instead of the drugs, you substitute it for what your addiction is. So we got questions in here like, because this is the basic, not the basic test, this is a step working guide, guys. And this is a spiritual, esoteric thing. This will get you in touch with the God inside of you, guys. I would suggest this book. It's called A Step Working Guide. And you can get it in any type of, whatever type of addiction that you have, because we all suffer from some type of addiction. We all do, because we in the 3D realm. Remember, from an angel's perspective, we are, because we're children of the sun. We come from the sun. Let me tell you how deep this shit is, y'all. When I eat fruit, let me tell you, because fruit is from the sun. When I eat fruit, I can taste the sperm in the fruit. Because all sun is sperm. And that sperm from the sun goes to your nervous system in your head, and it comes down when you ejaculate or when you come. But the same for everything that the sun touches, because the Bible is called the book of the sun. Helios, Biblios, the sun book. And everything comes from the sun or has attributes from the sun. So when I eat this banana, or when I eat, what else I got in here? I had a pear. All of it tastes like sperm to me, because that's how in tune my senses are. I got my spidey senses, honey. I can smell you from a mile away. If you got a rotten spirit, I don't care how much perfume you put on. I can smell your aura. Yo, once the veil is lifted from you and you have these experiences, these supernatural experiences, you can taste so much more vivid than the next person. You can smell more vivid than your certain senses will overpower you. Like you will just, you know what I'm saying? And that's where balance comes in. You have to make sure your crown, your pineal gland, right? Your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your root chakra, and your sacral chakra. They are the 7 chakras, energy centers in the body that you got to learn about. You got to learn about those energy centers, because if one is, that's how disease starts, because it starts in the thinking, but it manifests in the feet first, guys. It manifests in your feet first. That's why people get their feet and limbs and stuff cut off, because disease manifests in the feet first. Health manifests in the head, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, it's a deep thing. But questions, they got questions like, what crisis brought you to recovery? If you're not a drug addict, guys, Gamer Bro, what's up, Gamer Bro? I love saying that, Gamer Bro. What's up, Gamer Bro? I love saying that. Y'all know I'm silly. But the questions, what brought you to recovery? What situation led you to work step 1? You got to think about this stuff, guys. I mean, it has like a million questions in here that gets you to ponder your life. And if you write them down and you work them with somebody that has worked them, honey, you will get liberation. And you will find out there's a God in you that is on the job 24/7. Right, Dee? Right, Dee? On the job 24/7. I'm going to tell y'all, Orlando Brown is not crazy. Orlando Brown is just in his realms. And to us, because we are down here in hell, it looks crazy. But he is like pretty much not here a lot of the time. Now, a lot of times he will be in 3D. And then he'll sound to us coherent. But when he's not coherent to us, when he doesn't sound coherent, that means he is on another plane of existence. He's on another plane of existence. And to us, because our perspective is 3D, we'd be like, oh my God, he is so crazy. That boy crazy. He crazy. But he's not crazy. And guess what? Before 2012, I would have said that boy needs some serious therapy and some serious help. But since I've had these spiritual experiences, these esoteric, these supernatural experiences, and that I know that my mind can move matter and manipulate matter, because there's a God in me that lives. The church will tell you that, and you'll say that, guys. But then when you hear stuff like that, you will run. But there's a God in you that is active, that wants to be active. But we are letting the church dumb us down and make us think that everything is wicked. Why would a God that created you be so cruel as to put you in a place and not show you how to get out? That's not how that works. Source is a part of you that's working with you and wants you to work in concert with it. But we are pretty much not awoke. A lot of us. And you know what? I'm not saying that to be condescending at all. I'm just saying this from a fourth dimensional standpoint because a lot of times I'm in 4D. I'm rarely in 3D thinking. That's why I maneuver the way I do. And that's why I can maneuver the way I do. I'm rarely thinking third dimensional. I'm rarely on the 3D plane of existence. I'm mostly on 4D now, hoping that I can make the transition in a smooth manner to whenever this body or the earth calls for its body back, that I can make the transition in a smooth manner. Listen, y'all, it's this guy called Sid Guru, right? He's an Indian, like, naturalist or Buddhist or something like that, right? And he says, if you make it to the age of 82, if you make it to the age of 82, then you can have a smooth transition, even if you are religious, even if you haven't learned anything spiritual, even if you don't know that your body is Christ's body and that it works just like the video games you play. It works exactly like that. The video games are just a sigil to remind you because you don't forgot who you are and what you are. That's there to remind you what you are. But if you make it to 82, even if you are a religious person, you can still make the transition smoothly. But if you are not a spiritual person and don't know what this body does and how to manipulate it in another dimension, then your transition will be just like that dream I had. When you flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and you can't wake up. You just in that realm until you learn how to maneuver, or until Source gives you another body, you can come down here and try to learn it over again. Christ is the new Adam, meaning the atom evolved into the Christ consciousness. The book of the Son is showing you how to do that. But we only read and regurgitate. I'm talking about me, y'all. I swear to goodness. I will be in that Bible as a child. I'm telling you. And I will be reading it. And there's power in that book. You feel good reading it even when you don't know what you really reading. You know what I'm saying? That book is a powerful book. But if you know what you're reading, you know that you're reading about the cell and the body and how the body works and how Christ came as Adam and it spent all of those lifetimes forgetting through all those people. Solomon, he was David the Christ, turned into Adam. Christ is the new Adam because the atom evolved into the Christ consciousness. Guys, you wanna have a day that will just blow your mind? Get into this. You want to have a day where you are so excited about Christ? Because then you will know for sure. You won't be just regurgitating Christ is real. Yeah, he's real. Oh, God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. That's regurgitation. Go in here and figure out how he made the body work and be able to manipulate matter and be able to jump over hurdles and be able to, get the demons or the low vibrational thought, because that's what a demon is. It's a low vibrational thought that turns into people, shadow people, matter. You know, what's the matter? They turn into shadow people. They're your shadow people. They're your thoughts turned into people that's there to test you. Guys, there to test you. Hi, Tampa. Tampa Supreme is in the building. I know that's right. Hey, baby. Let me give you your rent, honey, so you can rock and roll with us. Yes, indeed. Guys, we got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. No, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Thank you for the likes. Good God Almighty. Look, let me tell you something. Oh, boy, them likes. Guys, I'm a like whore. Them likes get me going. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm a like whore. Them likes make me, woo, boy. They give me like, I'm telling you, because everything that that these eyes are able to see, that's like when that stuff goes up, you know what it means? It means your internal revenue is going up. So when you see your numbers go up, it means that something is sparking inside of you, guys. Everything you look at is a sigil. It's like an icon, a sigil, like on a computer. You tap onto that and you'll see what's inside the computer. Google. You tap on the Google. You see the Google icon. You tap onto that. That's how you do the real world. Everything you see and you tap into will show you what's in the computer. Honey, it's called the Akashic Records. Honey, guess what? You know everything that's ever happened and since the world has begun, but you forgot. You forgot. All the stuff that's happening, like with the preacher, it's not real, guys. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk. Y'all want to talk about something? Y'all want to gossip a little bit? The preacher, the one that got robbed. Let me tell you something. That is not what you think it is. That's why I don't bash that preacher. Because it's not even about the preacher. We missing the whole message. Houston tapping in. What's up, phone chats? Hi, baby. Thank you for the like, honey. I saw it go up to 9. You know I'm a like whore. Yo, I'm 9 likes. Come on there. Y'all about to have me, y'all gonna have me orgasm over this bitch. No, I'm serious. When I have severe emotions, when I have emotions that's very intense, I let one out. I let it, it just comes out. Bam. Bam. Look, ever since I was to where I can even freaking remember, I go to sleep. Guess what? At least 3 times a month, I wake up. Wet dream. Wet dream. Wet dream, guys. And I look. I'm gonna tell you when I knew it was something different about me. I got so mad at this guy one time. We was living together, and I was doing drugs. I was doing, whatever I wanted to do. And I had got us put out one time of our apartment. He came home one day and all our shit was out front, right? So So he started ghosting me a little bit. He did let me come over his father's house, and I was staying with my mother. He was staying with his father. And he did let me come over there maybe like 3 nights a week and sleep with him and everything, because I was in love with this dude, right? But one day was on the phone. He was supposed to come get me. And I'm waiting. I'm in the bathroom talking to him, right? On the phone, on the bathroom. I'm on the toilet talking to him. I'm like, okay, so you on your way? He like, yeah, I'm on my way. Right? 30 minutes later, nigga ain't there. I'm like, oh my God, what the? I called him. I was like, when are you coming? He said, I'm on, look, give me a few minutes. I'm on my way. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, come on. Hour later, not there. Called him back. He said, I ain't coming. Run that back again. You what? He said, I ain't coming. Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about me. I got so mad that I had the biggest cum that was the biggest cum I probably ever had, because that cum was like explosive. My body is a machine that pleases itself. And look, on that note, let me tell y'all something. One time, this lady named Miss Catherine, right, on the next block from me, right? Miss Catherine was like very much into God, very much into God, right? She was an older lady, and she had a lot of hair, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I think it's a correlation with spirituality and hair, because grass don't grow on the highway. If you is bogged down into 3D thinking and not really spiritual, you will lose your hair. Look, I have a widow's peak, guys. See that widow's peak? That's energy. That widow's peak takes in energy. It takes in energy. There is a correlation. Grass does not grow on the highway. I'm telling you. If you are bogged down in 3D thinking, you're not laughing, I'm telling you, you gotta laugh. Those comedians don't get enough credit, because it's very important to laugh, because that provides medicine. That allows you to take in. Okay? That allows you to take in. Right? Right, phone checks. Right? So the lady, she had long hair. She was old. She was like in her 70s, something like that, right? That's not old now. Right? And she was telling me, now I'm a little girl, and she said, honey, the Lord loves on me, honey. She was so into the Lord. She was like, honey, the Lord loves on me. Oh, trust and believe me, the Lord loves on me. She said, because I could be asleep, honey, and the Lord just will wake me up with a really, really good orgasm. I don't need no man for nothing, honey. And she was talking to me. Yes, it heals the body. Get into it. I'm telling you, there's a correlation between laughter, being spiritually happy, being non-judgmental, that kind of gives you a light body, that kind of unweighs you down. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be weighed down, guys. You can grow, if you have hair issues, you can grow your hair by, guess what? Leaving that shit alone, for one. If I bother somebody and keep fucking around with somebody, they running away from me. That's what your hair do. You gotta laugh, stop using products, just wash it and leave it alone. Laugh, massage it. Don't comb it. The comb is the enemy. I use a comb like once a month in my head. Other than that, I use my hands to brush it back. Your hands, your hair wants to feel your hands, guys. And other people's hands in your hair might not be so good. I don't know. I haven't look. I haven't had somebody in my hair. I had a hairdresser, and she was the shit. Once I stopped going to her, the universe had it to where I didn't even have to dance no more. You know, I started doing my own hair and stuff like that. My hair started growing. And then I just noticed, just looking back, when I stopped getting my hair done, that was around the same time where I had got pregnant and I didn't need to dance anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just all connected, guys. You know what I'm saying? Just being aware. Being aware. And not judging yourself harshly. Ooh, I got 10 likes in this mother. God damn it. Y'all gonna make me. Good God Almighty. Them likes. Whoo! Y'all is y'all on here with somebody that's out of there. I'm out of there. I'm not. Thank you, Nova. I love you, Nova. Nova, you got the puppy dog eyes, Nova. I love you. Don't think I'm being weird, Nova. You know we boys. But Nova. I did name my puppy Nova, but I love that name forever. Yeah, look. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. I'm like 4D most of the time. I'm creating, guys. I'm creating. And guess what I'm going to create? And y'all going to be with me. I'm going to make my own commune. Who with me? Guys, let's go under the radar and film every minute of it. Let's do it. Create our own world. Go under the radar and live free, butt ass naked. And guess what? We ain't gonna be tripping on each other's body. Cause we're gonna stop living and stop being bogged down by everything. Everything bogs us down. We need this, we need that. Oh my God, I got to have this, I got to have. You don't need nothing but the air you breathe and some water. All natural. Phone checks, yes. You don't need nothing but some water, the air you breathe, and some sustenance to keep you awake. And when I eat now, I don't eat haphazardly. When I eat, I commune with that motherfucking food. I be like, you's a badass motherfucker. You came to this world to keep so I can keep going. Thank you. No, I talks to my food, honey. I talks to every goddamn thing. Yes, I do. Because you know why? I knew that when my uncle, my grandmother's brother, was talking to the pole back in 1979, I knew he wasn't crazy. I knew that pole was talking to him. Because everything is talking and doing a dance around you. You just got to listen. You just have to have eyes. The Bible said they got eyes, but they don't see. They got ears, but they don't hear. Listen. Wake up. If you're in this building right now, you're the baddest motherfucker on the planet. And guess what? We're going to build our own shit, y'all. We're going to build our own shit. Who with me? We're going to build our own shit. Guess what? Listen, I'm going to say this out my mouth. Next year, this time, we're going to be well on our way to having our own home with land and animals that we can love on and not keep in a zoo, that we can hug on and love these animals like they should be loved, not for using them so we can slaughter them. We're going to rescue them and let them live like we live in. Buck naked, running around. feet on the floor, laying in the grass, grounding, looking at the horses, running around with the horses and stuff. Sleepless Lemon phone checks are saying hi and everything. Nova said good show. Phone checks are all natural. Phone checks. I'm telling you. Phone checks. I'm telling you. We gotta do it. We got to. We're gonna have our own shit. Have our own shit. I'm gonna run it though, guys. Let the woman run it. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's an exact metaphysical science behind the woman in power. The queen does it. Guess what? Even the Catholic Church do it, but they got you worshiping the dude. When it's the woman that sucks in the power, that, receives the power. And the woman is able to push out because she receives, guys. I'm telling you, look at the vesica at the Catholic Church. You always see, and most churches you'll see, and it looks just like a vagina. But they won't tell you that. Okay? Seize her. Council of Nicaea, 325 AD. Seize her. They seized the matriarchal, which is nature, and put patriarchal up on high so that you could kind of, but guess what? It wasn't a bad thing, because everything happens for the good of those who love the laws of nature. The Lord law, same thing. Energy signature. Guys, frequency vibration. Words and sounds. The sound is what creates, not the meaning. It's the sound that creates. So if you're saying a synonym, that's the same energy signature, but they tricked us into thinking a different word. Lord and law, same thing. Same thing. Phone checks, right? Phone checks. You need to get her down with this too. Tell her, let's do it. Come on. We can do it. Is your lady religious, phone checks? Or is she metaphysical? Because you was attracted to this channel and everyone here. So it leads me to believe that everyone maybe that's in your circle, or the people that's closest to you, may be, going to get spiritual freedom. So let her know, let's do this. And let us women run it. Right? And guess where the power of the man is? Guess how the man gets the power? You don't even know it. I'm going to tell you a story. I have a cousin that has a husband. So I asked both of them, I said, wow, how do you do it, Sean? And he said, I couldn't do it without her. And she don't work in a pie factory smelling pies. But he said, I couldn't do nothing without her. He mauled that out to the universe. Do you know how powerful that is? It's a man who bigs up his woman out his mouth. When you do that, and I was trying to tell Tay, he wouldn't listen. That's why he stayed miserable. I said, if I'm not the one that you can, be proud of and mold it out to the universe. Find somebody that is worthy or somebody that is for you that you can say out loud, this one right here, I'm grateful for. I don't know what I would do without her. You know how much power is in just that statement? If you big up that feminine energy, you got to lift up the feminine energy, honey. Look at all the couples and with men who big up their women and see, aren't they powerful? But the men that sit there and womanize, or womanize means just being a liar. Because most of them couples that's good with each other, they do be switching partners. But you don't know that because we were in the third dimensional, talking to Janice. You in the third dimensional state of mind, and you got this hang up about sex that's keeping you mentally fucked up. Because when you're not releasing that, and that's why the universe allows me to release, because the universe knows there's nobody in my space that's right now that's in my space and that I can do that with. So I get it like freebies. Guys, what are we talking about? She is what I want her to be. Phone checks. There you. Oh my God. Do you know? I want y'all to come. I want y'all to come with. I'm telling you, I got somebody, right, that was my manager. Well, that was my. She ran the whole place, but she's willing. Look, one day she was the manager. I was a driver. I was driving school bus, right? And one day I thought my pay was not, and it wasn't. It wasn't up to par what I worked. So I wrote her a letter, right? Because she took care of everything. She did the payroll. She did everything. I don't think she actually did the payroll, but she was in charge or supervisor of whoever did the payroll. And I wrote her a letter and told her, because I'm a good writer, right? And she came downstairs and she said, Miss Dates, why did you write me this scathing letter? And she laughed so hard. And after that, me and her was like this. Her name is Marcella. I'm telling you, after that, me and her was like this. Me and Marcella like this. And Marcella is willing to partner up with me. And she is business minded. She's a beast, okay? She's a beast. And she is willing to partner with me to go find some land, guys. So I'm putting it out there in the atmosphere. Who with me? Phone checks. I'm telling you, you should talk to your girlfriend about let's doing this. And if she is such a kind soul like you are, we will be so great and lucky to have her. One voice is in the freaking house. One voice, my boy, my dog. What's up, One Voice? How you doing, honey? Yes, honey. We've been talking about a lot in here. Jay don't play. 11 likes. Good God Almighty. 11. That's the number. Good God. Y'all gotta excuse me. Woo! Guys, let's make it happen. I'm putting it out there right now into the atmosphere. We are going to have our own off-grid commune where the women run it, the men protect it, and we big each other up. That energy right there cannot be penetrated. The man and the woman working in one accord. Nature Boy, when he said the black woman is God, he was half right. The woman. See, we can't, when we separate black and white, because if you look at a sperm cell, it's black and white on the inside. So we are black and white cells within a body. guys. So without the white, we would not be whole. Okay? So let's get out of that mindset of white power, black power. And let's get out of that mindset, guys. Because that's law. That's being lost. Look at the sperm cell for proof. You cannot separate, because then you're not whole. You are just a cell, just like they're a cell in a body. We're all one in the body of Christ. And that's a literal thing. Right? We have cells in us. And they have cells in them, and so on and so forth. Macro to micro, guys. Right? 11 likes in this bitch. But yeah, remember what I said, y'all. Orlando Brown is not crazy. Guys, tuber chat, guys. I don't know if you guys know about tuber chat. Guys, if you are a content creator and you do an hour or two a week on tuber chat, shit. If you do, I would say 3 days a week on Tuber Chat, you will triple your. You got 300. By next week, you'll have 600-700. I haven't been putting that type of work in my channel, guys. Yeah, Kevin K. I love Kevin. That's my dude. Kevin done forgot about me though, because I hadn't been over there in so long, you know. But I went over there to say hi because he lives in Niagara Falls. He lives in Alaska. And the pictures he shows be blowing my mind, guys. When he do his live streams, I always cry. And I love him so much. I love Kevin K and his girlfriend. I love his girlfriend so much. I love him. I even love his girlfriend's little sister. Like, I love them so much because they're such a great family. And I don't know, they are, the pictures he shows, it just makes me feel like very close to him. I don't know, just like I feel close to you guys. Like, you guys are my dudes. You guys are my boys. You know, y'all, we boys, y'all. We brothers. Sometimes I feel like a dude. I'm a dude. You're the dude. He's the dude. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I feel like a total dude, guys. And I've always hung with boys, you know? Look, in my English class. Oh, good, Frank. Frank, that's so good. That's good. Yeah, it's not the numbers. It's the, you know what I'm saying? It's the quality and the sincerity of your work, right, Frank? Guys, when I had my English class, I was the only girl in my English class, and I freaking loved it because I didn't like. Oh my god. I got 3 cigarettes left, and I didn't go get no cigarettes. Guys, I'm gonna have to put them patches on tonight because I'm not going back out. I might. Yeah, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, life is a dream that you're living. You're in a dream. And you're in like so many different places right now. And one place that you're in, you are totally asleep, like in a womb. Just like a baby in the womb, that's what you are in one realm, in one dimension, one room, realm, or dimension. A dimension is a room or realm or a perspective. perspective, guys. That's what a dimension is. It's a room, a realm, or a perspective. And perspective meaning angles. Angels, angles. Because that's what we are. We are light vibrating so fast that we turn into matter. I think I know when it's something terahertz, um, something trillion terahertz. I think it's 333 trillion terahertz or something like that. That turns that light into matter. It has to be vibrating at like something trillion or billion terahertz, and then it turns into matter. Y'all, this thing is deep. And it starts from the sun, comes from your thoughts. It starts from the sun, then it enters your head, then it enters your nervous system, to your brain, your thoughts, and then it turns into matter. Turns into matter. And everything. Guys, I'm going to because I don't really I don't have very much more to say. So I'm going to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just ramble on. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to get that point across to you guys. And if you didn't catch the entire video, you can go and look at it. And you could go check out the video, the previous upload that I did, because I talked about my friend Charles and how, yeah, I was the only girl in my English class, and his name was Mr. Witten, my teacher. And he used to tell dirty jokes and stuff. I mean, back then, we just was like, it was the old days. And he would tell dirty jokes and we would laugh. And I would come into class every single day and tell jokes. Every single day, and everybody would be gut busting laughing. And I had all my teeth, and I was gorgeous, and I was funny as shit back then. And I'm ready to tell you right now, and that is the real. I'm not even joking. You can ask anybody. I was the only girl in Mr. Witten's English class in 10th grade, guys. The only girl in my English class. The only one, and there was like 20 some people in that class, and I was the only female. Do you know that was like the best thing ever? Because I was a dude, guys. I got along with the guys and everything, and I told them jokes, and they would just fall out. First of all, I would fall out laughing before I could get the joke out. I think that was the main funny part, because before I could get the joke out, I would be in tears because my jokes was hilarious. So I would be trying to get the rest of the joke out, and I would just be crying, like to where I couldn't even breathe, and everybody would be just falling all over the place. Like they was like, "This is funny." So my English class, my experience with the guys was superb, but my experience with the girls was fucked up, because I was a bum in the 9th grade and the 10th grade. But in the 11th grade, I had a girlfriend named Sabrina, right? And Sabrina taught me how to dress. Well, I don't dress now, but sometimes I do. I got a little bit of something in the closet. But Sabrina taught me how to dress. Sabrina taught me how to do hair. Because I was in cosmetology at first, because I went to Maryville. I was in cosmetology. But I got out of cosmetology when I seen all them little bitches in cosmetology. Because they was not nice. They could dress. They was bougie. And they judged me and made fun of me. And I was a little flighty as well. So they made fun of me, guys. They made fun of me, and that really affected me. And the girl that wound up being my best friend, she was with them making fun of me at first. But then she switched over to business. I think she was in business or and, and from the initial, she was in business. I switched over to business and administrative procedures, and then we was in the same class, and that's how me and her got to be really close. Her name was Trina, right? Trina wound up kind of, you know, having, issues. You know what I'm saying? We lived together a lot. You know what I'm saying? And she was kind of a little bit paranoid. Max Stevens, what's up, cutie pie? Taking all them cute pictures. What's up, baby boy? How you doing? So yeah, y'all. So Trina, right? She had kind of, lost it a little bit, like, and I don't say lost it in a bad way because I think her veil was lifted and she could see things that was in people that didn't come out at that particular time, but she could see it and she didn't trust everyone, right? So it came off as being paranoid, right? But now I know better. But yeah, me and Trina, oh my God, we used to geek so freaking bad. We would sometimes act like we was like rich. I remember, oh my God, we had so much fun. We would act like we was rich and be like, where you going, boo? You know, like that, and be like, darling. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. We had a lot of inside jokes. We would be on a bus, dying, laughing, right? We'd be laughing so hard, and people were like, they is retarded, you know? But we had fun, you know? And everything. So, yeah, we had fun, guys. Passion fruit. Excuse me. But yeah, guys, I think an hour and 30 minutes is going to suffice. So we got 3 more minutes and then we're going to shout out of here. I thank you guys, all 6 in the building. I think these 11 likes was borderline orgasmic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so much. You guys don't even realize how much I love you guys. Not Wi-Fi back then. Right. Max said, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. And I had tagged you on my new upload. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, my sure. I know, right, phone check? Oh, yeah, we be kin over here. No, seriously, guys. I look at you all as my family. Guys, even the people that do not comment, right? They are a part of my family. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, let me see what this bitch up to, you know? So something draws you here. Something draws 12 likes? Good God Almighty. Woo! Excuse me, guys. Woo! 12 likes. Y'all don't know I'm a like hoe. Yeah, guys, y'all my family. And, and everything. Y'all is my family for real, for real. So, I had a beautiful, 7 people in the freaking building. That's an orgasm right there. Ooh, 6 people in the building. That's still one. Mm. Y'all, let me tell you, if you're able to look at the book as a whole, have a good evening, honey. My last words to everyone is you are a book, a song, God's song in the physical. Look at the book as a whole. Don't look at it page, page, page. If you look at the book as a whole, you can go back to the beginning and you can ride that wave and feel those feelings, and it will give you such pleasure. Because when you know in your being that you have overcame all this stuff, and then you get a nostalgic feeling, honey, it's power in going back and feeling those feelings and looking at the progress. It's so much power. So much power in that. And looking at the book as a whole. And not as one long nightmare. You know what I'm saying? So when you get those feelings of dis-ease, cut that pattern off. Quickly cut it off. Just like you cut a bad a piece of hair that's hanging. You know what I'm saying? Cut it off. Cut that feeling off, because thoughts are things. They turn into things. Stay positive, guys. Yes, like a time machine. The book is like a time machine. You can go back and experience those feelings and ride that beautiful wave and look at the progress and feel those feelings. And once you do that, you will understand that there's a God inside of you that was with you the entire time. That's what the book, the thing, Footprints in the Sand is. It's about looking back, knowing that the entire time you are being guided. And there's so much power in that, because if you guide me there, boy, and got me here, oh my goodness, I know what's coming up. I know. Ooh, I can feel it. Gotta feel those feelings of, God, I have to be more careful. I'm winning. You got to feel that, like you feel the orgasm. You got to feel it. And when you get into those feelings, honey, you'll see hair growing from everywhere. I'm telling you, I had a look. I had a. If you go back in the videos from like a year ago, you'll see my hair was like a ball. Honey, once I started really getting into maneuvering and going back and stuff like that, that's what even got me clean. Guys, being able to go back and look at the book as a whole, guys, look at that book as a whole. Do not look at it page for page and look at the day as, oh my God, oh, I got to do this. When you're going through something, put something on, some good music, a comedy, and look at the whole book. And feel that love. And go back to the times when you thought something was one way, and then listen to the music from that time. And that's how you travel back to that time, through your music. Listen to the music from that time. That's how you hop dimensions, guys. That's how you hop dimensions. This is work over here. Get this work. Come get it. Get this work. That's how you hop the dimensions. You go back. See, look, this is the age of information, guys. You can now press a button and get the song that was playing when the girl left you. Feel those feelings and look at the girl you got now and be like, damn. Better, I'm getting better and better and better women and better women. Better men and better men and better men. Guys, I'm telling you, it's a science to it. Y'all stick with me. I'm going to get you there, baby. I'm going to get you there. I'm going to introduce you to you and the God inside of you. Because guess what? I'm on that same journey. I'm on that same journey. We're going to get there together. 12 likes in this motherfucking building. Y'all, thank y'all for all the love, for all the likes, for being here with me for all this time. Y'all is the motherfucking best. Y'all don't even know that y'all are the chosen. Y'all don't even know that y'all are the motherfuckers on the planet that's gonna make a difference. Y'all don't even realize. You don't realize the power within you. And guess what? How you access it. You find somebody that you love, right? And that you can big up out your mouth. That you can say, wow, this is a beautiful person. How did I get so lucky, so blessed? And when you mouth that out, that's when your power soars up. So if you are not with a person that you can say that about and mouth it out, then maybe try to maneuver that person into someone that you could say that about, you know? And if not, you know, just stay on the straight path. Don't veer off. And veering off means putting your hands in something that's not your business. What's that? Putting your hands in something that's not your business? Guess what that's doing? Worrying. And then doing something against what you know is right. Oh my gosh, I don't have no money. I'm gonna go up here and sleep with my sugar daddy that I haven't slept with in a while. I'm gonna go sleep with him. Go sleep with him. What happened? The car breaks down. Well, the car, breaks down. I'm saying that has happened to me in the past, not now, guys. So, you got to go with what your heart is the green screen. Your heart is the green screen. Remember that, guys. Your heart, you control the pictures. You know what I'm saying? And it starts with your thoughts, right? And your heart is the green screen. So make sure you take care of it. And make sure your heart is light as a feather, guys. Yes. Home checks, you're awesome. Make sure that your heart is light as a feather, everyone. It is a lot of women in Baltimore that's like that these days. What was I saying? Oh, that's good, women. Because, Frank, you know what? It's a lot of good women around. I see them on the daily, not on the daily basis, usually on the daily, because I go to a meeting every day, right? But, sleeping around? I don't know. I don't know if women do that or whatever. But that's not for me to judge, because it's their box. It's their box, so you know what I'm saying? Their coochie itch, mine ain't itching. You know what I'm saying? Their coochie itches don't make me scratch. So you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't, cause shit, I never know from 1 minute to the next how my journey is going to go. So I try to not be judgmental towards people. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand. You just be Frank, you so funny. Right, my brother. Hey, you hard on the ladies, right? Right, hard on the ladies. Y'all get it together, ladies. I've been living here since 1976. Oh, I was 3 years old, Frank. Yeah, but Frank, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta go to the right places, honey. There's so many good women in Baltimore. So many good women. And guess what? I'm not a religious person, but it's a lot of good women in church. So many good women in church. It's not even funny. Like, I've been to a lot of churches. Bo just said sleep around. Most of them sleep around. They might. I ain't mad at them. Oh, you been with a church girl? Well, she was probably the freakiest one, huh, Frank? I love you guys. We be y'all. It's my boys. We can just have conversations, y'all. Oh my god, y'all. We boys. We is see. I'm one of the boys. I am one of the boys because I grew up with guys, and I got it cheated on. Church girls are a best. Right, they probably the freaky. It depends on the woman. Mm. We had a conversation and a half up here, yo. I could go all day with this one. No, I talking trash, yo. I know. But you better be careful. Your girl might pop you in the head. No, I don't think she would do that. Yeah. I shit. Y'all see this right here? This is lime water, guys. Lime water is way better than lemon water. Lemon water is way more acidic than lime. You use the lime water and not the lemon. See, the lime water is less acidic than the lemon water. So if you're going to drink citrus fruit and water every day, make sure it's lime water and not lemon water because the lemon water is not good for you for everyday use. Lime water is way better. Okay? I put too much lime in there. Let me add some water. Oh, gosh almighty. Wait a minute. I'm going to do it like this. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all. Water has consciousness. Water is alive. And I'm going to tell y'all how I figured that out. How I figured out that water has consciousness, water is alive, water is an actual person, an actual entity, an actual thing. It actually has memory. It actually has feelings. I'm going to tell you how I found out and learned that. I heard it a long time ago and I said, that's some bullshit. But guess how I knew it was the truth? My cat. My freaking cat. That cat communes with the water. That cat rarely drinks water. She might drink water maybe once or twice a week. She might drink some water. But other than that, that cat likes to look at the water drip. She likes to play with the water. I'm sorry, the cat is a boy. He likes to play with the water. He likes to listen to the water drip. And when he can't poop, just say if he can't poop, and I run the water, he can poop. And the same with me. If I'm backed up, which I rarely am now because of my diet, but just say if I feel like I want to go and I can't, I run the water and bam, instantly. See, if you develop a relationship with water, it will actually develop a relationship with you, and it'll bond well with your insides and your outside. So when you understand that water has consciousness, water has feelings, when you drink it, every time you drink a glass of water, you commune with that water like, oh my God, you are a bomb. You are the bomb. Just, you know, providing me fuel, providing me, and you say it, you don't have to say it out loud, but if you say it out loud, it's so much power in it. But if you don't, just every time you drink something, just in your mind, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I mean, talk to your water, bond with your water, and your water will treat your body deliciously. The water will heal your body. The water will commune with your cells and help your cells operate correctly, guys. The disease is here. But everything is designed for you to maneuver through disease thinking, right? The freaking woman in church are the ones you have to Frank! What am I do with you, Frank? Come on now. Girl, Frank hard on them ladies. Ladies, y'all got to get it together because Frank is not feeling it. Okay? You know what I think, Frank? For real, for real. I think that people that's like alone, like us, I think that we're our own twin flames. You know what I'm saying? Like the person we was looking for the whole time was us. Like the person you've been looking for, Frank, is you. But you be thinking it's somebody outside of you, but it's not. And I think that when we pass over and when we die, this is what I think gonna happen. I think you're gonna see that it was you the whole time you was looking for, and you ignored you. You know what I'm saying? And if you do that, you're gonna miss the transition. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. It's some freaks and nobody is like me. Oh, for real, Frank? Yeah, you're your own twin flame, Frank. You know what I'm saying? You're your own lover. You don't need anyone outside of you for anything. But we're in the duat. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, in order to keep it, you got to give it away. You know what I'm saying? In order to find yourself, you got to lose yourself. In order to know that you're your own twin flame, you got to go through all these, women that don't appreciate you just to discover that it was you were looking for the whole freaking time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Y'all, I know this has been a weird talk. And I said some weird things, that may appear to be kind of off-ish. But I said what I said in love, guys. Because I love each and every person, every percentage of the sun, percentage of the sun. Industry, the word industry. And dust, your dust, and the tree. And dust and the tree. Your lungs, are like trees. They look just like trees. So the industry outside is really the industry inside. The internal revenue outside is really the internal revenue inside, guys. Oh, Frank. Frank, why don't you just separate yourself from those types of people? You know what I'm saying? Because that will make you go outside yourself. And when you do that, it's never good. So you gotta separate yourself from people that don't respect you, honey. If they don't respect you, if somebody disrespect you, I let somebody disrespect me. I cut you straight off. Then guess what? You don't have to. Hey, you do not have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be around people that disrespect you. I would lose that number, lose that. Where whoever they is, I would just cut off contact with them. Because anybody that disrespects you, you know what I'm saying, don't deserve to be in your presence. Point blank, period. And if you don't realize that, that means you have to work on loving yourself more. Because guess what? We all have to work on loving ourselves more. Because it's some things that I put up with certain people that I wouldn't dare put up with other people. You know what I'm saying? So when I learn to love myself, I'm gonna be true to myself no matter who it is. For instance, my sons can get away with anything. You know why? Because they so good, they so respectful and decent, and they have fought for me. Of course, after they did fight for me, they felt bad because it was a man, and they felt like they disrespected him, but they was like they not gonna let him, you know, disrespect or harm me. You know what I'm saying? So I do let them, you know, just like if they have a dish and they don't wash the dish, and I come downstairs and the dish is in the sink. Now my mind be like, on go when I see that, but I can't say that to them. Like, I mean, I could say, "Come, who dishes this?" That's how I say it. Who dishes this? Can you come wash it? But if anybody else was to do that, I would be like, you gotta wash your dish. You know. So some people can get away with things that other people can't. But when you are totally true to yourself, you just for real, always do what's best for you. Because when you're happy, and you draw people that's happy towards you, and not people that's right, Frank. That's right. Actually, do love myself. I don't take mess from women these days. I feel you. I feel you. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. And you don't have to, Frank. Thumbs up. You don't have to. None of us have to. That's right. Old school. Old school. That's right. You don't have to take nothing. Shoot. And none of us have to take nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's in their own space. And everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is, stay over there if you want to be disrespectful. That's what I always say. Just, be respectful. So I feel you on that, Frank. I feel you on that. But don't be the president of the He Man's Woman Hater Club, Frank. Because, you just might find, that girl for you, Frank. You know what I'm saying? You just might. You never know. You might find somebody that's, that God handpicked just for you. You never know. So don't hang up your, you know, don't give up on women, and then you got all kinds of nationalities of women, Frank. You don't gotta just go for black women or white women. You got that. Okay. But you know what, Frank? It's metaphysics behind bowing to the God in someone else. You got to look at how life works. And when you do that, you honor the God within the next person. Because God said, how can you love me and you can't even see me, but you don't love your brother who you can see or your sister who you can see? So Christ was saying, um, yeah, go ahead and bow. And not bow, yeah, bow. Bow to the God in that person, and your whole world will be different. You will attract to you the girl that God has for you. And she doesn't have to be white. She doesn't have to be black. She doesn't have to be Indian. She can be whatever God attracts to you, Frank. Because you are such a good person. And I know that you're going to have someone great in your life who deserves a great man like you, Frank. So, yeah, I know you love people because it shows. I be seeing you in people's lives, and you're just an awesome young man, you know. So just keep doing what you doing, Frank, and showing love to people, because that's so important. And don't you ever let this world turn you bitter. Don't you do it. You grab that light body and that light heart, Frank. Grab that light body and that light heart. Don't you dare let nobody turn you bitter, because ain't nobody worth it turning you bitter. You know what I'm saying? Always be happy. Always be excited. I promise you, if you get excited about life, honey, you gonna look around and you're gonna be like, woman for what? What a woman for what? I'm having a ball right now. I don't need nobody in my space messing that up. Same person on YouTube. I'm the same person in real. Oh, Frank, that's awesome. That's awesome, honey. That's good. Yeah, I see you in other people's lives, and I be like, he is so awesome. So awesome. So, yeah, Frank, you just keep being you and keep being sweet and everything. And I promise you, you gonna get everything that God has for you. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna be the prettiest thing you ever seen. And gonna treat you so great, better than any woman has ever treated you. You know what I'm saying? She might be Mexican, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? Might be an exotic lady, somebody from the Bahamas or somebody from, Trinidad and Tobago. Them women are beautiful, honey. Beautiful. So, yeah, don't give up, sweetie pie. Don't give up. Because I'm not going to give up. You know what I'm saying? Although I believe that maybe I might be more into women. But if I get, if I get a man, I'm fluid. So if I do, if a man comes in my space that's supposed to be in my space, then yeah, I'm a rock and roll with it. But I believe that it's going to veer more toward the women because I'm finding myself really looking at women differently from the way I used to. Even though I've always liked them, but now I'm starting to, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I might be a little dyke. I think I'm a little dyke. I think I'm just fluid though. I don't wear labels. Whoever's in my life at that particular time is who I love. Period. Guys, it's been an hour. In 45 seconds, we will be out of here. I love you guys so much. I want everybody to have an amazing day. Everybody in the chat and everybody who left a like. I love the fuck out of y'all. Thank y'all so much. This video is gonna be able to be monetized, guys, because I ain't play nobody music, but I meant to though. But next live I will. I might do a live this evening, but just gonna be music and no talking, guys. Just for us to travel together. Guys, we're going to have to do a video where us all get in one mindset and travel together. Okay, so I'm going to get some traveling music together and we're just going to travel together and just have a great time. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but I'm going to set it up to get the music together to let us be able to, you know, jump back and forth and travel and stuff and work on inner peace and light and love, and darkness, because you need both. Because you in the duality, you in the dual. Okay, so I love you guys very much. Embrace the suck. Embrace the suck, guys. You know what the suck is? The void. When you feel like nothing is going right, go with it. Go with that feeling and just ride that wave. And when you come to the other side, honey, it's going to be the best thing you ever knew. Frank, it's okay, honey. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Frank, we all are. I am too. I'm going to be honest. I'm still in love with Tay. And it do hurt that he is totally he ghosted me Monday. You know how hurt I was when he did that? Frank, when he ghosted me, I was like, nigga, do you know the fuck you dealing with? That's how I felt. I said, bet. Nigga, nobody can ghost like I can. And you will be back. I promise you that. Because they all come back. They all come back. And that is no lie. And they don't all come back for, oh, I want a relationship with you. But they do want to chill with me because I'm like one of the dudes. I'm one of the guys. That's how I rock and I roll with my peoples. And they be wanting to chill with me. Most of them be wanting to, get it in and chill and talk about the one they left me for or the one that when I left them they went to. So yeah, Frank, you ain't alone. He ghosted the fuck out of me Monday. And yeah, we was broke up, but still we was talking every day. Shit, I'm gonna tell y'all how much we was talking, then I'm gonna let y'all go. We will be talking like the whole entire day while he was driving, while he was working. Even one day when I was working, we was talking on the phone the entire day, just sitting there listening to each other breathe. I'm listening to him drive, and then every 5 or 10 minutes we would say, yeah, because blah, 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 blah. But that's the type of friends me and him was. The sex been over. But we were still bonded to one another. And he ghosted me like a little bitch. He ghosted me. And that's not fucking solid. That's not solid. Nigga. There you, Dante. That's not solid, buddy. And the little excuse you texted me ain't solid. But we good though. We good, but just know it'll never be the same. Because when you did that, I saw that you wasn't a solid friend, buddy. I don't give a shit how much money you gave me. Because money don't excite me, and you know that. Shit. Yes, I was, a begging bitch at one time. But I'm a money magnet. Shit. Money don't excite me, baby. I'm the reason why you know what you know. If you want to be honest, yes, you highly intelligent, but I put you down with the trucking business. Yes, your brother was a trucker, but me and you, if it wasn't for me being a trucker, you wouldn't have went and got your trucking thing. So the fact that you could ghost me like you did, it really hurt my, and I'm talking to Dante, it really hurt my feelings, honey. Because like I said, lying to me is like lying to a fucking cat. Like it's hi Caramel Destiny. Girl, we about to be out of here, but I love you for coming in. Girl, I've been talking shit. I talked the cat off the fish wagon, as they say. But yeah, that hurt me. I'm usually he's not a YouTuber. He can't stand social media. So I know he'll never see this. You know what I'm saying? He was in the chat last week, but he was only in the chat because he was calling me about the email earlier and stuff. And then he saw one of the videos popped up that we did because he got on his channel or on his under his YouTube account. We did some videos together, and I created that YouTube account. You know, that was a joint account for both of us, but it had his picture on it. But it's some videos down there that we had did together that he hadn't erased and everything. So he was talking about those videos and stuff like that. And I guess he just popped in that day. Just popped in. Honestly, he might be talking to another. Oh no, he is talking to another woman. He is. He's with somebody. And I have no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? He is absolutely with somebody. You know, but he's so in his mind that I don't know. He has an exaggerated sense of Janice is going to go crazy on me if I tell her the truth about that I'm dating. He thinks that I'm nuts. And yes, I am a little bit off. But he's so scared to tell me, you know, like the other time when he was dating this other woman, he lied a couple weeks ago. And I caught him in his lie. And I said, why are you lying? I'm not mad. Right? And then he said, you know you be getting mad. I ain't falling for that. You know. So in his mind, I'm just gonna I'm trying to trap him or trick him into telling me the truth. But I'm not. I'm not mad. You could shit. I was asking you for threesomes. I was asking you, could we get another woman in here so it could take some of the pressure off of me? I know the power of a polygamous family. Those families get rich quick. It's just us to be sitting there. Oh, they polygamous. Oh, that's fucked up. Blah blah blah. And they steady getting rich, and we steady getting poor. God is not a respecter of persons. He deals with groups. He said, one or more in my name, and I'm in the midst. He's not a respecter of persons. He doesn't, you know what I'm saying? He works better when you know, bond with somebody. That's why they pray over the money. More than one person prays over the money. Because there's power in that. You guys better get with the science, get with the metaphysics, get with the biology, psychology, you know, quantum physics. Get with all of that. It's like a little puzzle. And all the pieces be coming together as you live these experiences. Once you start recognizing that you are a great being and that you introduce the stuff that you carefully introduce stuff to your body, not just willy 13 lights. Good gosh, almighty. Y'all great, make me go crazy. What Frank say? Some men are scared of women. Who's scared of women? I don't think he's scared of me, like physically scared of me, but I guess he think I wasn't strong enough or something, and he know I'm a little off. You know what I'm saying? And that I'm a little off, you know. And yes, I am a little off. Did I say I was a little off? So he pretty much was, I guess, scared to tell me, and that's all good. It's all good. Frank said, "You are a woman that you are in another relationship, especially if y'all was together. Some women go off." No, yeah, right, Frank. I don't go off because I don't own nobody's body. Right. Yes, Frank. Oh, yes, Frank. Oh, thank you, Caramel Destiny. I love you, girl. Thank you. She said, press that like button. Y'all, oh, I can't take no more likes now. Come on now. Don't do it. Don't do it to me, guys. Don't do it. I can't take no more likes. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, come on now. We got to get out of here. Y'all be entrancing me. Y'all be having me like wanting to just be with y'all all freaking day. It's crazy. I'm not fooling with y'all. Oh, thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's crazy how y'all got me like, I want to, like, once I get with y'all, I don't want to let y'all go. My peoples, my J-listers, my no label squad. Phone check, stop it. Phone check. Look, you just make sure you got a video for me to watch tomorrow. Do that. And everybody else in the chat, make sure y'all give me some content to watch. Okay? Because once I sign off here, that's what I'm going to be doing. Looking at y'all content, seeing what y'all got going on. I only can speak for me. If I cheated on a woman, I want to be with them. I never want to be with them. I would leave the relationship. Absolutely. Yes. That's what being honest comes in, right, Frank? We got to be honest with one another. Like, baby, it's not working. You know, Tay kept telling me, I love you so much, you know, but I don't want to live like you've been living because you're not living up to your potential. You chilling, you laid back and all this stuff. Only reason I didn't try to have sex with you when I came to spend the night that night is because I didn't want to get sucked back into that realm. You know, I didn't want to get sucked back in. I'm like, nigga, if your dick is getting hard, you gonna want to have sex. You must not be into me like that. I'm not no stupid dummy. We used to lay in the bed, and I swear to God, I would be just laying in the bed, and he would just be laying there, and his dick would just get hard, and he would just have to have me. And that was like the first 2 years. He would just have to have me. And then after that 2 years passed, he got used to me. I started gaining weight. He got used to me, and then he wasn't as attracted to me as he was before. Guys, I started losing more teeth, you know, and everything. I don't give a shit about these motherfucking teeth, though. How about that? How about I can buy some motherfucking teeth lose this weight, which I'm doing, 22 pounds, guys. You know what I'm saying? But how about you done showed me that you're not a solid friend? You done showed me that you can ghost me anytime you want to. You done showed me you don't know how to be upfront about what is going on in your shit. So I don't need no wishy-washy people, fair weather friends up in this joint called my space. My spirit is my space. And guess what? Only the elite come up in this space. Only the elite, not the weak. Not the weak. And weak doesn't have anything to do with your physical strength. It has to do with your morals, your principles, your values. You know, are you honest? Can you be honest when it hurts? Right? Right? You know what I'm saying? Guys, guys, everybody in here, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret about you. Because you are the only ones that's going to hear this at this time of day, right now. If you in here in this room at this time of day, I want you to know next year, this time, your life is going to be a tremendously great life. Touch and agree with me, guys. Your life is going to be amazing. You are going to have things in life that you never dreamed of. You are going to say, how in the world did I get so blessed? Can I be so blessed? Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, these 5 people in the building right now, that's going to be your destiny. That is your destiny. That is my destiny. There's 6 people in the building right now. That is your destiny. I agree with all of you for great health, great wealth, great love, peace, joy, serenity, wisdom. Did I say health? Yeah, I think I said health. Yeah, because your health is your wealth, guys. Your heart is your green screen. You can create whatever pictures you want by following your heart, guys. And I am going to actually, let me see what time it is. So, I think I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I do love you guys very, very much. Very, very much. Hey, guys. If you guys met me in person, right? If y'all met me in person, would y'all be like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with her mouth? That's why I'd rather be on screen instead of in person with someone, because I don't want them to be all up in here, even though I kind of don't care, but then I kind of a little bit do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who I am. I know what's inside of me, so that's what matters to me. But sometimes, you don't want to see that look like, you don't be wanting to see that, guys. Really. But anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys very, very much. And don't forget, share the video if you can. My cash app is Janice States 1111. That's $ Janice States 1111. If you ever feel like you want to donate to the channel and everything, or you could actually put the like the video, comment on the video once the live stream is done. Make a comment and everything. That helps out a lot. You know what I'm saying? So there's different ways you can donate to the channel. It doesn't always have to be monetary, guys. Because guess what? the most important thing is your attention. That is the most important thing. Money's great too, though, but your attention is the highest form of love. Okay. So I will talk to you guys, maybe tomorrow. We'll go a couple hours, okay? And then if you guys live stream, tag me, okay? I love you guys so, 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 so much. And I will talk to you soon. Peace. Oh, wait a minute. Carmel said, judgment free zone. I love you. All right, y'all. Peace, Carmel. I'm coming to you. I love you so much. I'm coming to your channel. Bye, guys.